You're too comfortable. I'm making it easy for you. I'm playing house, I'm cooking dinner, your clothes are clean and folded. Like, what are we doing? Because I'm not getting any younger. I'm a wreck. My little hands were shaking. And then as the words started to flow out, it's like I tuned out. Like I just let what I came for take over.
Wow.
And it fit.
They're not waiting for the guys anymore. They know we'll take forever, so they taking matters into their own hands. You sure you want to do that?
Yeah. I thought long and hard.
Yeah. You thought long and hard?
Yes. I can't see myself with anybody else.
I'm with you.
But he didn't quite say yes.
I knew I had to holler. You got big dollars, 22s on the Impala, and you so sexy. Never turn me on. Can I get your name, age, and your mobile phone? You got an old man now. How long you gon' chill at the mall? I'm waiting on my homeboy Charles. You got a homeboy? He just a homeboy. I think me and her need to go home, boy.
All right, so shout out to that boy Jim Jones, man. Shout out to that boy Jim Jones. This is a shining example of what it means to have your game as sharp as your mind, man. Shout out to that boy Jim Jones. You know, I never like to hear about breakups, especially breakups who from relationships that don't went decades. This boy been with that girl almost 20 years. You know, been on TV, did a lot together. But this is what I'm telling y'all. When your game is as sharp as your mind, you can have that chick that everybody want to look at, that chick that everybody want to sneak a peek at because she got them yams, and she cute as hell, and she loyal, she a rider. You ain't never hear about that girl doing no foo-foo stuff on Jim Jones. You ain't never hear about her, you know, embarrassing Jim Jones like Remy was out here embarrassing Papoose. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to Pap. But, you know, this is the difference between the guy who, you know, who was doing the Papoose type shit and somebody who on some player shit, who game is sharp as their mind. Now, this man was with this chick over 20 years. He could walk away right now and he ain't worrying about her taking half his stuff. He ain't got to get in his feelings or get scared. Like, you seen that video I did on Anton yesterday, man? How that boy, he got scared when that man asked him, he said, why you always saying you got hoes? Because now he gotta figure out how he can lie to his fan base and not like he was out here, you know, being a player and appease his wife at the same time. And I wouldn't be surprised, I'm telling you, man, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of these dudes who was married got wives who are in on the scam. Okay, go on YouTube and be Mr. Player, man. Long as you bring that money here. Long as you bring that money back and you know what time it is when you turn them cameras off. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of these dudes are characters playing something else on this goddamn on internet. This is why I tell you, you can't turn a player into a husband. You can't, oh man, if you vet her and she do all the wife stuff, that's when you give her an upgrade. You ain't got to do that shit. Look at Jim Jones. Look at Jokasey. This is what real players do. When I go on I'm always going on vacation. You see, I don't make no money off YouTube, bro. I don't make no money off YouTube, and every 2-3 months, y'all see me and my family on vacation, spending thousands, nigga. I don't make no money off this shit, bro, but I'm steady balling. Steady going on vacation. Steady doing the family man shit, you feel me? No ring. No ring. You don't need no ring, man. You don't need no ring. You vet a woman to be in your presence. You don't vet no woman for no goddamn government contract. A woman makes you sign a government contract. This is why I say, they say you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. You can't turn no player into a husband, bro. If a man signs that government contract and that government contract don't make him no millionaire, then that man is the simping or the trickism by nature. And there's nothing wrong with that. If you a husband and you listen to me right now, I'm not dissing you, bro. I'm not dissing you. I'm just telling you, you're not no womanizing, no Macism, or no pimping. And there's nothing wrong with that. Being a womanizer, being a Macism, and being a pimping don't make you special. Being the simping and being the tricking don't make you lame. It's when you do it from a delusional aspect. That will get you caught up in this game. That'll have you like an Anton Daniels trying to lie and say you still got hoes when you just sit there. You ain't never hear me say, name one time I said I stepped that on my wife. Name one time I said, that's his bitch looking at him like, yeah, nigga, you got hoes? Explain that. Name one time I said, I ain't never seen nobody stepping out on my wife. Ain't never. Yeah. That what happens when you somebody property. That what happens when somebody got you on a government contract. Because now they can say, oh, yeah, you got hoes? You stepping out? That's ground for divorce. That ground for me leaving, taking half your shit. But if she just your girl, she can't do it. You got hoes, you got hoes. She don't got no legal ownership over you. She don't got no legal ownership over your last name. She don't got no legal ownership to nothing you got. She just one of the other girls. You can't turn no player into a husband, bro. But he can still be a family man. He can still do what he's supposed to do. He can still love that woman the right way. He can still make that woman feel special. Jim Jones just gave y'all some player shit, man. And shout out to Chrissy. She's still beautiful, man. She could bounce back. You know, she a little older, so she had to get her a little older dude. But, you know, and she proved her value, man. She proved her value on the public stage by how she held down Jim Jones. She ain't do no foo-foo stuff on that man's name. Now, I don't know what she did before she got with him. They got stories about, you know, she was a little wild one back in the days, back in the Joe. They got stories and all that. I don't know what's real or fake on that. But I know when she hit that spotlight with Jimmy, she ain't do nothing but wifey type shit for 20 years. And that man, he took care of her. He let her live that life with him. Jim Jones is who all these dating coach niggas wish they could be. And I had one troll, man. He gonna try to tell me, oh, man, you ain't nobody, man. You just a struggling YouTuber. You goddamn right I'm a struggling YouTuber, man. Cause people like you is pissed off that I'm talking about they heroes. So, y'all ain't gonna sell to me, and I just diss your goddamn favorite YouTuber. I just dissed the person who you think made you a man. Yeah, I'm gonna struggle a little bit. Cause I'm not in it for the simplism. I'm not in it for the money. I got money. I came to this shit with money. Yeah. So Jokasey gonna struggle a little piece. I'm not in it for the numbers, man. A lot of them numbers is from losers. A lot of the numbers that a lot of these top-notch people get is coming from dudes I wouldn't look at, man. I wouldn't have a 2-second conversation with. Cause the simp energy will be so strong, it'll contaminate my spirit. So yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool on that. I don't want to do a meteoric rise to the top. I'm cool on that slow ascension. I'm gonna ascend slowly. But everybody that get on this free game nation, they gonna be solid, bro. They gonna be some real players. They gonna be some people who come to get their game as sharp as they mind. And once again, shout out to Jim Jones. Now, I can guarantee you, man, Jim Jones would have married that broad 2 years after they met. Half that respect we seen that boy get in the public spotlight, he wouldn't have got it. Half that admiration, that undisguised admiration she used to show that boy on national TV, he wouldn't have got it because she wouldn't have had to give it to him. She would have been a wife. She would have already won the race. That respect was from a person who was trying to win the race. This is why I say players, you can't turn a player into a husband. A player ain't gonna let nobody run the race against him. You can run as hard as you want to run, but you ain't gonna never run the race because there ain't no finish line in this game when you dealing with some playerism. There ain't no finish line in this game when you dealing with some playerism. This is why you see some of the most popular dudes, some of the world's greatest athletes, some of the world's most famous celebrities and actors and all that stuff, they get treated like a bitch by their wives, man. They wives who was once groupies. They wives who would once do anything to be in that man's presence. She would sleep with any other person just to be in that man's vicinity. She would do anything. She would drink dog piss just to be with that man. And now she talked to him like he less than the piece of crap under her shoes. Why? She's a wife now. She's on his level now. She owned just as much as he owned now. She got the same last name that he has now. He's no longer special. He's no longer a god to her. It's like somebody who always wanted to drive a car, or somebody who always wanted to play a video game, and you sitting there, you wait 3 years for this goddamn game to come out. And for 3 years, you just, all you can think about is this video game. And then once you finally get it, or once you finally buy the car, you driving around the car for like 2-3 months, and it's the greatest thing ever. Then it's like, okay, cool, it's my car now. It's nothing special about it no more. I got it. The race is over. People who game the sharp as their mind, they understand that. This is why they don't allow themselves to become husbands. People who game with the sharp as their mind, they understand that. I'm not going to allow the race to be over between me and the bride, man. She going to always run this race. She going to always hit the ground with both feet. I'm not Anton. Anton Daniel say his old lady will never hit the ground with her feet. Any bitch that deal with me gonna hit the ground with her feet every morning. She gonna hit that bitch running. Now, she might not be on the blade, but she gonna be running. She gonna hit the ground running, and I'm not gonna take no great pride in taking care of her. She gonna take care of herself. But if she with me, she gonna be able to enjoy some of the amenities that come with being with somebody like a Professor Jokasey. If I was to go higher, I ain't gonna shit on Shada, and Shada been holding me down. Nah, the game is all about balance. You gotta let this shit balance itself out. The pimp got a broad, she been holding him down. The pimp go to the player brawl. Guess who right there on his own? The chick who been holding him down. The pimp don't say, okay, baby, I'm finna go to the player ball. Go ahead, hit that blade tonight, bitch, and I see you in there. No. The pimping game sharp as his mind. He understand, nah, man, I got to take my top riders with me. I got to take the ones with me who the reason why I'm even here tonight. That's what the pimping going to do, man. Because the game got to balance itself out. It'll never be a one-way street. I don't care who it is. I don't care who playing it. I don't care what type of game they playing. But, yeah, let me go ahead and wrap this thing up, man. I got some stuff I got to get to, man. Y'all be cool on your stool. Understand I'm cooking with 2 peas in the pot, and then cooking at the stove ain't hot. Don't go casing. I'll holler at you.